Good morning, Dr. Deena.
Richard,
Good to see you,
good to
sir.
see you.
How have you been?
I'm okay, and you? How are
Much
you?
better now. Much better.
Good, good.
Yeah, I
When you
had
say
that.
much better now, what happened to you?
I had a very bad chest cold,
Oh,
and
okay.
it was very, very difficult to get rid of.
Yeah,
And I still have the lingering cough, but just a little
yeah.
bit once in a while. It was a very difficult chest cold. It was very high and very dry, so you couldn't, clear your lungs easily.
Yeah. And did you have a fever?
Not a great deal of fever, just a little bit,
Yeah,
uh, but no sleep at all. It was very very debilitating, if you will. But
that's
I'm better now.
unusual.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm
but
uh,
I'm really
90.
curious because I want to know, I'm surprised that this infection didn't make you sleepy, didn't make you want to sleep all the time. So it was the
Well,
opposite.
I was exhausted, but I couldn't sleep. I would
Yeah, yeah,
probably snatch a half an hour here or there, during the day or at night. But
yeah,
I of course, when you were having trouble breathing, laying down and sleeping is not the
yeah,
easiest thing. So I tried to sit
y-
half
yeah,
sitting up and all that, but
yeah.
it was not a
What
lot of
what
fun.
treatment what treatment were you given?
Well, I take a lot of vitamin C's,
Yeah,
and I used Vicks vapor rub to help clear my lungs and to aid
yeah,
breathing,
yeah,
and a lot of hot water. I did a couple of those zinc mediated medicines,
yeah, yeah,
but it didn't really seem to have a great deal of impact. My
yeah.
wife got it secondarily after me, and she ended up having such trouble breathing. She did go to the doctor, and they gave her an inhaler to help clear her lungs, and that helped her quite a bit.
So that would have been a steroid inhaler.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, yeah. Um, if you can remember the name of the inhaler,
No, I'll find out and send you the information.
I hope so. And you know what I find very useful in any
What's
kind
that?
of influenza or chest cold or congestion of the lungs
अरे यार
is a
नहीं
decongestant. I use
एक
something called cetrizine,
डॉन की
and
नहीं
it
गोपाल
just
को
clears everything up. It dries up all
वो
the
कहेंगे
fluids that are suffocating your lungs.
Ah,
Yeah. So
interesting.
a decongestant, and
Yeah.
then obviously if you're producing a purulent sputum, you usually need an antibiotic, a good
Hmm.
antibiotic, and that sorts everything out. But it's a bit dangerous not to take the antibiotic if you've got a bacterial or infection. With viral, it'll work. if you don't take an antibiotic. Because as you know, antibiotics don't work on viruses. Hello, Saraswati. How are you?
You're still muted, dear.
Sorry. Good evening, Richard sir. Good evening, Dina sir. How are you
Yeah, good day, good day.
today?
Nice to see you again. I like the way the Indians say sir, They
Yeah,
always say Deena, sir.
yeah.
Yeah,
So it's in
yeah,
respect
yeah.
of
ये
the,
That
मैडम को
seems to
टूल
be
है
an
दिया से
Indian kind of thing from
बहुत
India,
अच्छी मैडम है
where
yeah,
you all use
definitely.
that way of
And the lovely
greeting
voice you
people.
have, and we
ये
love to
सरस्वती
listen
जी
entire. You have got a lovely information with everything.
वो नहीं
You're
आ रहा
sharing
ना
about
Yeah,
India. We are
मैं
not
कहा हूँ
keen
yeah.
to know. We Indians, we are not. We are keen to know about the other people. We are not keen learner of our country, our culture. I've noticed.
Oh, you've got such a beautiful heritage, and such a great culture.
Yeah.
There was this author called Will Durant, who I read
Mm,
about 40 years ago, a
mhm.
professor, an American professor, and he told
Okay.
us about the history of China, Japan,
Mm,
and India. Information
mm.
I had no idea
Yeah,
about,
we have a
and
lovely
it
history. Yeah.
changed my life completely.
Very nice. Nice to know that. And
Yeah,
it's my pleasure to have you. And I've joined early. That's why to listen you all. And let me see
yeah.
who else will join. Na? Very nice to hear from you. Good evening, sir. Gopal Prudhani, sir. Welcome, sir.
गुड इवनिंग मैडम गुड इवनिंग मैडम
How are you, sir? कैसे हैं अब आपकी तबीयत कैसी है? ठीक है?
मैं आई एम वेरी फाइन मैम आई एम वेरी
लास्ट
फाइन
वीक नहीं आपको सुना मैंने तो मैंने कहा तबीयत इनकी हर बार नसाज ही जा रही है एवरी वीक कैसे ही चल रहा है आपका अभी सो गेट वेल सून आप अच्छे से ठीक हुई और अच्छे से प्रेजेंटेशन आपकी सुने शायरी सुने आपकी बहुत अच्छा लगता है सुनना रिचर्ड सर आपकी हाउ 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 आर यू डूइंग सर हाउ इज योर
Very
हेल्थ
well, thank you. Very well. I
ओके
was curious, the turbans that you were wearing in that celebration, what did they refer to?
आई डिडंट गेट यू
The
कैन यू
the orange the orange special hats that you were wearing?
Yeah, we were actually that was what do you call a yatra? It was a foot journey, pedestal walk. It was a pedestal walk for the pilgrim they are going. The sir, what do you call Vidhayak in English? MLA, sir, Pradhani sir, unmute yourself. MLA, na? Unmute yourself, sir. Your mic is mute. Our MLA, member of Legislative Assembly, he's the head of this city town. So he was going to our pilgrim place is called Khatu Sham ji. That's a very,
हाँ खाटू श्याम
very unique Khatu Sham.
राजस्थान
So we were
राजस्थान
Rajasthan Sircar. I have been there. मैं घूम के आई हूँ उधर. I have been there. So he is going by foot from Gurgaon to that place, that
ओके
pilgrim. So
ओके
we all were, welcoming on his office, and my friend is there. She is the sister of the MLA, and she is very close to me. So they invited me also to come and join that event. So I went with them on the walks. That's why I'm so tired. I got here. I got today. I got a hit also from that. That auto was going. So he
ओ
hitted me. I'm having a
ओ
pain just now. I had
ओ
a medicine as well as a spray here. So we came literally from the between that, we walked around 10 kilometers by
ओ
foot.
ओ नो
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
that was where in Delhi
No, it's in Gurgaon, sir. Gurgaon.
Gurgaon okay okay
Yeah, yeah. Whole
really
of that.
same place of course same
You, Gurgaon, the place, Shitla Mata.
very well I got
Uh-huh. Shitla Mata Mandir, he's got his office there from those area, all Bhim, Sain Colony, Miawali Colony, New Colony, so many other places, Sadar Market and all. We were going like twist, 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 you turn, then here, then there. Then we went to Huda City Center was the last point
अच्छा
to go there. And from there, we all we separated, and now he'll be going alone with his team for that seeker Khatu Shamji. He'll be going
जी
by foot.
जी
He's all team members. He goes every year. Every year he goes
Oh,
there.
wonderful. Very nice.
Yeah. He has taken a pledge like he'll be going every year there.
Yes, every
So
year.
yeah, he's very nice, soulful person. His entire family, and they her
What's the good name?
sister
What's
is
his
Mukesh
good name?
Sharma. He is the MLA of our city. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
From ward number 24. We voted for him and we helped him in the elections also last year. So he won by that time. So we walked with them and the whole day was spent. Good evening, ma'am. Roopali, ma'am, good evening. How are you? Welcome again. Nice to see you. K. Kumarji hasn't joined so far. He is not joined. So that was Richard, sir. I was telling you that was the pedestal walk and
Yeah.
Mahayatra it is called. So that's Mahayatra. They'll be going to proper
Yeah,
Rajasthan.
are you still in Gurgaon or gone back?
I'm in Gurgaon. I'm in Gurgaon itself, sir.
Ma'am,
I'm
why
in
did you
Gurgaon.
come to our house?
Where are you located at, sir?
We are in Dwarka, place called Dwarka, which is near to airport.
Okay,
Yes.
I know Dwarka. It's yeah, sure, definitely. On Dwarka Express highway, I got my flat there. I've rented
Oh,
out there. Yes, my
well,
flat is there in sector 76, Sun City Avenue. I got my
yes.
flat there also.
I'm
Yeah,
also
yeah.
getting in sector, I think 24. Yeah, I have
Um,
applied for this big flat.
okay,
There is
okay.
some big complex
No,
coming
mine
up.
is a small one. Mine is a small one, maybe because I am and my son is there. So we are located here in 45 sector now because yes, my daughter is close to me and my PG is there as Sushant Lok mein. I've got my building there, so I have to look that also. I have to go there also. So many things. I have to
Kindly,
manage it alone.
kindly do spare some time for us.
Sure, sir. I'll definitely come.
And
वहाँ पे द्वारका
my
में I got my friends also. They were calling me. अभी तो रूपाली मैम को मिलना है. हम इवेंट प्लान कर रहे हैं तो मोस्ट प्रोबेबली आपको बुलाएंगे रजिंद्रा प्लेस दिल्ली में. हाँ
wonderful,
हाँ
wonderful,
दिल्ली में
man.
आई एम प्लानिंग आउट. साहित्य अकेडमी का मेरा कनेक्शन मैं ढूंढ रही होता है तो मेरा देखो दोनों में से मैम डेफिनेटली करेंगे वो इवेंट आफ्टर आफ्टर होली फॉर श्योर क्योंकि होली में तो बहुत हजल रह जाएगा. तो होली पे तो फेस्टिवल टाइम है वो उसमें नहीं हो पाता है.
Yeah, तब
आफ्टर
तक
होली
सीजन थोड़ा मौसम भी अच्छा हो जाएगा.
या अभी तो गर्मी अभी तो बहुत होने लग गया है. इट्स वेरी हॉट.
या
रूपाली मैम कल वहां मुंबई से आए हैं तो देयर वाज वेदर वाज प्लेजेंट और यहाँ इतना गर्मी था गुड़गांव में.
यहाँ गर्मी.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
but I enjoy all seasons.
Yeah, me
So
too.
it means I'm alive.
Yeah, we should enjoy. लेकिन इतना
It means
पता नहीं
I'm
चला.
alive.
पीपल वर टेलिंग और गुड़गांव में बहुत ठंड है इतना ठंड पड़ा है ये है वो है. हमें कुछ फील नहीं हुआ. मैं इट पास्ड the way summers pass, the way winter will pass, every season passes up away. You
Yeah.
should enjoy because there is always a taste, flavor of every season. We get so many things to eat. Welcome, Swarna, how are you? Welcome to you. Welcome, Laura. How are you? Good evening. Lantern, sir. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you all doing? Very nice.
Swarna, where do you live? You're wearing a warm cap.
Yeah. I also wanted to
Oh,
check.
I just got used to the thing is we had cold weather in Texas for several days, weeks. So I just got used to putting it on, but it's not that cold right now. It's like in this 60, 70 Fahrenheit. It's pretty like almost like summer, even though it's winter here.
Okay.
Oh,
It's very
Texas.
like fluctuating. So that's why my clothing is all off half the time.
It gives her an
Oh.
exotic look. It adds a little more to her necessary charms.
Swarna, where in Texas are you?
Plano in Dallas.
Dallas area. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it does get colder in Dallas anyway, or it used to.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Houston
1 minute left
occasionally.
to start the event. We have got only 1 minute left with us. It's
Is Prasanna
6:59.
making an appearance today?
But this expressway is
coming?
very near to one side. It even touches Dwarka. It's very near.
Who, sir? Whom you're telling?
The expressway.
Yeah. It's quite near, and I told you my flat is there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wanted to visit there because I had some work there. So next week, most probably, I'll be visiting. I'll surely visit to you if I'll come there.
Yeah, that is
For sure.
wonderful. In
I'll
fact,
contact you definitely.
my
Yeah.
my son, daughter-in-law, and
Okay.
my great grandson, not
Oh,
great grandson, grandson. We all
okay.
stay together. Of course, my
Okay.
wife there. We are 6
Okay.
members.
Welcome,
And
sir. Good evening, Sreedharan
Good,
Parokode,
good
sir.
evening.
Welcome. Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Nice to see you.
Nice.
Prince, welcome. Where are you from?
Ma'am, I'm from Bihar, Sasaram, Bihar.
ओके शशराम बिहार श्रीधरन सर आपको तो जानते ही हैं केरला
केरला बहुत अच्छा है केरला
कब से जानते हैं आपको तो आई बीन रीडिंग यू बहुत
God's
टाइम
own
से
country. Kerala is
गॉड
God's own country.
गॉड
God's son
डेफिनेटली
country. God's son.
ऑल टाइम वहाँ पे फेस्ट ही लगा रहता है एवरी टाइम एवरी डे दे सो बहुत पूजा 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 करते हैं ना वहाँ के लोग
yeah,
तो
yeah.
So let's start now. It's 7 p.m. K. Kumarji hasn't joined it as yet, na?
Yeah.
Shall we begin, Roopali ma'am?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, na? Okay. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Namaskar, Sat Sri Akal, Adab, Salam to everyone. Welcome you all to the Fertile Brains. As you all know, every week we connect here to share our verses, wonderful poems. And, this is a platform organized by K. Kumar Prasanna and Rupali Sircar ma'am. And we are indebted from our heart to get the opportunity and share our verses on this platform. And everyone here are very luminous, eminent poets gathered together and they share their beautiful, motivational, inspiring poems. So let's begin the day today evening with starting with Dr. Deena Padayachee. Dr. Deena Padayachee from Africa. Welcome, sir. We would love to listen from you.
Greetings, everybody. It's so nice to be back with y'all. Yeah, I give up my Sunday afternoons for y'all, and I must say it's an absolute pleasure. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon in Durban, South Africa. And in honor of Valentine's Day next week, I have a romantic poem, and I wrote it in 2008 about a very special lady, and it goes like this: My love. What is the point of love, of life, if it is not to love? What is the point of doing anything if it is not done in her name? What is the point of life if it must be spent apart from her? What is the point of breathing if it cannot be with the one loves? What is the point of seeing if one cannot see the smile of one's beloved? What is the point of hearing if one cannot hear one's love's voice? What is the point of anything if she is not mine and I am not hers? What is the point of dining if I can't dine with her? What is the point of working if I'm not working for her? What is the point of sleeping if I can't sleep with her? What is the point of living if my life does not belong to her? What is the point of my life if she is not in my life? Thank you.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
But you're not telling us who's this special lady.
Oh, that's personal. And she's still around. So I can't disclose that, unfortunately.
I
So
noted one
wonderful,
line.
lucky shays, and congratulations to you, sir, Deena sir, for your lovely poem
Thank
and
you.
the lucky soul shays to have the lovely, thoughtful person with you. Blessings to you once again. Keep writing and shining and sharing your
Thank
poem
you.
with us. Give him a big hand of applause, friends. This
Thank
was
you.
Dr. Deena Padayachee from Durban, Africa. Now I'd like to call upon our next guest. Yes, here it is. Swarna Sunkara P. Swarna Sunkara from Texas. Welcome, Swarna. Welcome, Swarna from
Thank you so
Texas.
much. I just realized that it's Valentine's Day coming up, so I'm doing different poems than the one I planned because of the theme. So if you could just give me like 5 seconds.
Yeah, for sure. Take your time.
Okay. Okay, here we go. So the first poem is they're both love-based poems. And the first poem goes like this. The look in your eyes, twinkling like stars in the night sky, has me captivated like a serpent transfixed. I see an undecipherable flicker of something real, but when I try to discover the source with my eyes, yours reply quietly, there is nothing to see here. So I look away as my heart cracks open with the icy burn of agony, wondering if maybe I imagined the whole thing, like a clown with nothing better to do than to assume fire from wisps of smoke. But it happens again, except this time with your voice, as if you are desperately trying to keep your emotions caged within the bars of apathy. And it's working. Oh, how it's working. I can hardly tell whether you care about me. But that same something I can feel stuffed into all your nothings tugs me in the direction of your smothered love, as though assuring me that it exists somewhere in a faraway place, a place I'll never be able to reach. Not if I keep looking into your eyes and listening to your voice and hearing your words. So I look within, into my heart, and there I find you, laughing like a child, holding my hand, leading me to the precipice of love. And we jump together, not knowing if the person next to us is real or a figment of our imagination. But we leap toward the unknown, toward the fiercely blazing sun, knowing that even if the object of our desires doesn't catch us, love will, love always will. That was the first one. Thank you guys. And then this is the second one. It's also untitled. Your words sting like a bee, but your love pours into me like honey. It nourishes me like milk meant for a newborn, but it breaks open my skin like a rose thorn. And as I watch it bleed onto my hand, I am reminded of promises made by the heart, broken by the happenings of life, demanding to be fulfilled like a need, but finding nowhere to be planted like a seed. Watering vows of the soul is how we keep ourselves tied together. But I'm just satisfied putting together shattered pieces trying to make us whole. It hurts to watch you try and fail to give me what I think I need. But maybe if we could just take a step back and breathe, it would make more sense to take a leap of faith to make it all make sense. Grab a vine to cut through the jungle of all the nonsense. Watch me as I enter this new phase, refusing to be shrinked by the expectations I have put on others to fulfill me in the strangest of ways. For love is holy, always has been, always will be. For love is holy today, and today I choose to throw away my begging and chasing and ask no more of others what I can do for myself. I'm an independent woman because I can change myself at will, and I can start today, really dig deep, find the love I feel for myself. For my heart deserves to be on solid ground. And when a heart breaks, does it even make a sound? I don't want to search for love. I want to be found with love chasing me around town, begging me to give her soul back in return for her crown.
This was awesome, super, so lovely and touching. My heart to be need on the solid ground, and I don't want to be broken up. It sounds so well, yes. In love, we get big and, we get teared up and we get nourished also, and so many things happen together also. And yes, it depends upon the situation also. Anyhow, it was a wonderful poem, Swarna. Always
Thank you.
super brilliant with your lovely. Anybody would love to say something to her? Please come up with your review.
Beautiful, strong words, right on. Good for you. Thanks,
I
Swarna.
don't know if she's doing it, but there are many, I have a list of them actually, that many literary prizes out there. There are probably about 300 different styles. The Nobel Peace Prize, the Pulitzer Prize, literary prize for this and that, I would suggest that, she, with the help of someone, she can appeal to one of these platforms. I don't know if you academies or scholarships or whatever you call them. So because the poems are some of them are marks of genius, and for one so young, Tagore was pushed by a Westerner to help him, to get his prize. So if you published a book and you get help from the publishers of influence, they can help you to push you up the ladder of literary prizes. If you're so inclined, you don't have to be. Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank
Thank
you
you
Yes.
so
so much,
much.
Lincoln.
Yes.
Thank you
If you
so
go
much.
to poetsandwriters.org, I believe, there are contests all the time, and you can submit your poems. You can also submit to various online journals, and to be published by one of them is really, a lantern carrier is very correct. Look it up. Your poems are very strong. So
Thank you so
all
much.
the
Yeah.
best.
You as well.
Yeah, you're
Give
welcome.
her a big hand of applauses. Thank you so much, Lantern Carey, sir, Isabel, ma'am. And Swana, our best wishes are with you. I hope you get more success, and as the scholarship you get from somewhere, and they will definitely help you. And we are thankful to have such a lovely, motivating poets here. Thank you so much. Give her a big hand of applauses once more, friends. This was Swarna P. Sunkara from Texas. Thank you so much. Now, welcome our next guest. Yes, his name is none other than Gopal Prudhani. He is from Dwarka, New Delhi. Welcome, sir. Unmute yourself.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Welcome,
I'm
sir.
also grateful to you that you mentioned today that Roopali madam is also with us today. And she's a wonderful guide, and I have got a lot of respect for her. She is great. And once she just mentioned, she says, Gopal, you write in Punjabi also. We don't have any Punjabi poet, so do you kindly recite some Punjabi poem? One poem which I have written, which takes you, I think, this is my belief, it takes everyone who understands, it takes to life, real happening in the life, and takes you near the God. So that's what is I'm going to recite today. In Urdu and Punjabi, we believe that there are only two types of love. One is love hakiki, या इश्क हकीकी और इश्क मुश्की। इश्क हकीकी होता है जब भगवान के साथ जब हम जुड़ जाते हैं, पूरी तरह जुड़ जाते हैं, वो भगवान के साथ होता है, उसको बोलते हैं इश्क हकीकी। और इश्क मुश्की वो होता है जो कि रूहें दो मिल जाती हैं, इंसानी रूहें दो मिल जाती हैं और बहुत ज्यादा उनमें अटैचमेंट हो जाती है, वो है इश्क मुश्की। दो इंसानों में भगवान, खुदा, वाहेगुरु, ईसा मसीह, उनके साथ जुड़ जाना है इश्क हकीकी। उसके ऊपर मैंने कुछ लाइनें लिखी हैं जो मैं आज पेश कर रहा हूँ। कृपा करके देखें कि इनमें क्या असलियत है। असलियत इज द मेन थिंग। मैं भगवान के साथ इश्क कर बैठा हूँ और उसको बोलते हैं कि मैनू होया इश्क हकीकी, मीनिंग कि आई एम इन लव विद गॉड। मैनू होया इश्क हकीकी, टोटे टोटे कंबली मेरी। कंबली मीन लाइफ। माई लाइफ इज स्कैटर्ड, माई लाइफ इज रूइंड। टोटे टोटे कंबली मेरी, मैं एक एक सीतर सीती। उसको कैसे मैंने इकट्ठा किया। मेरी कंबली विच दाग हजारा, कंबली इज अगेन लाइफ। मेरी कंबली विच दाग हजारा, कुछ अपने कुछ दिते यारा, और मोढ़े चकदा दागां दा प्यार, मैं डुबिया विच पलीती। मैंने भगवान का वो बोला, लेकिन मैं खुद तो पलीती में, बुराई में डूब चुका हूँ। एक एक सा दाग में आपो सीता, एक एक दाग में आपी सीता धोया, एक एक हंजू में कल्ला रोया। सबना दे बूझे ठकराए, सबना दे बूहे ठकराए, मेरी मदद किसे ना कीती, मैंने होया इश्क हकीकी। फिर कहता है कि असली मजा, असली रमज समझ होन आई। मुझे असली जो असलियत है वो तो अब समझ आई है। असली रमज समझ होन आई, उनमें अपनी कीमत पाई। मेरा महरम, महरम होता है खुदा, गोजार, जो उस्ताद, उसको महरम बोलते हैं। मेरा महरम ते मेरे अंदर, मेरा भगवान तो मेरे अंदर है, नाम अंदर नाम मसीती, मैंने होया इश्क हकीकी, मैंने होया इश्क हकीकी। धन्यवाद।
वाह, उम्दा, एकदम बेहतरीन। और इसके आगे कुछ नहीं। वी लव गॉड एंड मेरे को भगवान से इश्क हुआ। आई एम इन लव विद गॉड, और ईच एंड एवरी टीयर आई क्राइड टू
Myself.
be in touch with that God, and my cries, my all the tears, no one could come and clean them. Or I've been
अपने आप ही
rushing.
से।
Yes, I have to clear it
उसके
myself. Wonderful. इतना सुंदर कविता आपका सृजन इतना अच्छा होता है कि बोल ही सकते हैं। इट्स अ डिवाइन राइट। यस, लव लव जो है, इट्स नॉट अबाउट ओनली द ह्यूमंस, इट्स विद द गॉड, एंड डिवाइनली यू गेट्स spiritually attached to God, and whole thing he has poured in his verses. Wonderful. Give him a big hand of applause, his friends, क्योंकि मन को ही मंदिर बना दिया. You made the temple inside the heart.
वही तो असली
Wonderful.
टेम्पल है, वही असली टेम्पल।
वंडरफुल सर। मंदिर घर ही मन ही मंदिर है। तो मन से अगर पूजा जाए, माना जाए, तो ऑब्वियसली कि भगवान वहां रिसाइड करते हैं। तो हम लोग अगर हम सोचें तो मंदिरों में घूमने से भी कुछ नहीं होता हासिल, वो मन से ही मानने से होता है। यू हैव टू बी अ गुड ह्यूमन बीइंग। वंडरफुल। गिव हिम अ बिग हैंड ऑफ अप्लॉज, फ्रेंड्स। गोपाल प्रधानी सर, ऑलवेज विद हिज
Thank,
वंडरफul शायरी, famous,
thank,
and
thank,
we are
thank,
indebted. Thank you so much for the honor,
thank you,
sir.
ma'am.
Now I like to call upon our next guest of the day today, Devendra sir. Devendra sir. Devendra sir, unmute yourself, sir.
Namaste, madam. Namaste. Sorry for that. Good evening, all from Nepal. It is still cold in Nepal. I will go to my poem. My heart too long to stand tall like the Himalaya, to remain as steadfast as the ancient hills, to flow with the purity of rivers, to embrace like the vast sea, to be serene as a mountain lake, yet vibrant as a waterfall. I yearn to be a speaker of truth like Yudhishthira, a devotee of
Wonderful,
non-violence,
wonderful,
a follower of Gandhi,
wonderful.
to become the light of Asia like Gautam Buddha, or a seeker of wonders, a scientist of new discovery, or sort of walk the path of truth and unmask the lies, to echo the call of brotherhood across the world's skies, to sound the bugle against war, to let the hymns of peace ring, and to the helpless a helping hand I wish to bring. My heart longed to sweat the honest drops of labor, to build a nation like Lee Kuan Yew's Singapore, chanting service is the supreme duty as my sacred core. To wake the sleeping conscience and honor once more, I dreamt of teaching man to live for man, not against his kind. To remind the world of the Mahabharata, lesson for mine, yes, my heart sought to teach peace against the tragedy of war, born of envy and pride, a wound must endure no more. I wish to awaken Buddha's message in every living soul and echo Satya Sai Baba's path to make us whole. Be good, do good, see good, and this is the way to God that is divine, with help ever, heart never, as my life's design. To the world I offer this humble plea for non-violence. Let my heart's deep longing break the worldly silence. Buddham Saranam Gacchami, Dhammam Saranam Gacchami, Sangam Saranam Gacchami. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. So nice, wonderful, sir. And yes, we also need to say Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, and these all verses, these all words echoes in on the land of India, Himalaya, and wonderful. We are touched with your poem on love. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your lovely poem, sir. Give him a big hand
I
of
thought
applause, friends.
I thought it was very wise that he was, as if we didn't know, we do know, but it's good to reinforce the fact of the tragedies of war and to invoke the people of compassion. He mentioned Sai Baba, he mentioned the Buddha,
Everything,
and
yeah. We mentioned
the,
about
the,
all
the
the
goodness
gods.
within our own nature to come to
Mahabharata
the
and
fore.
yeah,
Yeah, and
and
we
all
need
that.
these things very badly today.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you,
And that's
Elder.
only going to save the planet. Thank you so much, sir. Give him a big hand of applause, friends, for his lovely poem. And now I'd like to call upon our next guest. Yes, none other than Roopali Sircar, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am.
Oh, thank you so much.
Welcome, ma'am.
That's
Good evening.
so kind
Welcome,
of
ma'am.
you.
Thank you,
Uh,
ma'am.
I have a few, I know all the poets here feel the same way about love, but I think I have a soulmate. One is Lantern Carrier, and the other is Shalini, who's not here today, because I'm always in a state of love. I don't think I have any other feelings. Sometimes I'm irritable, but that's purely biological because I have high blood pressure. But otherwise, I'm in a state of love. Now, this is in a poem that is written on a prompt that was given by Santosh Bakaya. So it's a story, but the prompt was it was a paper napkin and a love letter. So I was wondering where would I find a paper napkin? So it would be in a restaurant, in a hotel or someplace like that. So crumpled in the chair next to me lay a paper napkin. It was one of those retro restaurants with chandeliers and ornate mirrors on the wall. The kind where the seats are high backed and velvety, and a strange, heavy, spicy smell hangs in the air. The blue neon light outside beamed Mughal-e-Azam bar and restaurant. In the old city, with its street lights and havelis, with the sound of ghungru are the the dancing girls wear it on their anklets, and dancing girls sparkle the dark, labyrinthian lanes where rakes prowl and lonely, heartbroken men search for solace. The crumpled paper napkin looked desperate. It seemed to say something to me. The steaming plate of dumpaked biryani lost its aroma. My shaking fingers stealthily picked it up. It seemed a not so long ago piece of paper. With both hands, I fearfully straightened it out, and the words jumped out at me. My beloved, save me, save me. So many lives I have lived, so many men have loved me, but none I have loved the way I love you. Every full moon night I wait for you. Look up for me at the Jharoka. It's your night with me. I long for you. With trembling fingers, I crumpled the paper napkin, left some money on the table, and left the restaurant. I stepped out, and the moon shone brightly. I looked eagerly up at the Haveli. A Haveli is in India, we have these old houses that are very big and have many windows across the now silent road. The doorkeeper looked at me and said, Sahib, the Haveli is closed. They left last night when the moon was full. A sudden cold breeze shook the open Jharoka. I tore the paper napkin into 1,000 bits, letting it fly hither and thither, like the many pieces of my broken heart. Thank you. So this is a little story that I created out of the paper napkin.
So beautifully you crafted, wonderful, ma'am. Out of our imagination, that crumble paper told
Yes,
everything.
yes,
Your
yes.
lovely sweetheart,
Her
and
poem today is like yesterday, the way she uses the elements, this is classic poetry, and she would
yeah.
think everything around it, just classic poetry. Very beautiful.
Thank you
Simply
so much.
she finds love everywhere in one and another way. She is a lovely soul. Give her a big hand of applause, friends, for a lovely poem. And Rupali ma'am always rock like as she with the lovely poems. I'm very keen to listen for her each and every verse. Learning from you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Give her a big hand of applause, friends, for Rupali Sircar ma'am from Meerut. She is with us, and now I'd like to call our next guest. Yes. This Laura Grewell. Laura Grewell, welcome.
Thank you very much, Saraswati.
Welcome.
It's an honor to be here and good to hear people today. I have, let's see, I will share this if that works. Yes. And so this is not a traditional Valentine's, but I wanted to read this Villanelle for Renee Good, a poet who was shot by ICE in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and to point out that at least 9 people have died. The other people not being citizens, Renee Good was a citizen and Alex Pretty. But all the people should be mourned and should be respected. Their lives were not, there was no reason for their lives to be taken. When will the why of this world arrive? Have you seen the color of the sky? What color was it the day Renee died? Was it gray when she saw it one last time? We can see every truth in the sky. When will the why of this world arrive? She was there to help neighbors who are deprived. We know that the sky can only be kind. What color was it the day Renee died? Was it blue? Did it comfort one last time? Have you seen the full power of the sky? When will the why of this world arrive? What will it take for the good to survive? Is it enough that all eyes share the sky? What color was it the day Renee died? We can see hope, truth, the divine tide. We can find even ourselves in the sky. When will the why of this world arrive? What color was the sky the day Renee died? And I have one more very short piece which goes with this. It's called Epiphany.
Go ahead.
Each bush and bird is a prayer. The feather, the claw, a surprise. The leaf, the bud, an answer. The ridge across the sky is a chanting wall. The cloud pattern, a repeated mantra. The breath of wind on nape, a kiss. The chanting builds itself into a fortress, faces off the all. No questions remain when love is revealed as mercy. Thank you very much for listening.
Oh, wonderful. What a lovely pieces. Give her a big hand of applause, friends. Laura, she presented the fact about the love, and everyone, anybody wants to give a review on her poem? Lantern,
Yes,
please.
I don't know about the poems alone, but before Laura began reading her poems, I really wanted to say that if there is one poet on this forum who truly loves humanity and writes about humanity, it's Laura. And I'm always so grateful when I listen to her. You know, you take us to make us understand, the kind of things that are happening around us and how the human heart is being crushed.
Mm.
What was it like when Rene died? Thank you so much, Laura.
Yeah. Laura has a great sense of justice, and that is unquestionable. But I've listened to her for a while, and the first thing I noticed in her poetry, she's very meticulous, she's deliberate, she's engaging. Her content are usually well crafted, and they're well thought out. And it's like you might look for flaws, but they're hard to find because she makes every word count. And that's what I really love about her. And of course, she reads in a very engaging and deliberate way. Thank you, Laura.
I
Give
just
her.
want to say that this has been the highlight of the afternoon, listening to Laura Greville. It's the first time I've heard a poem about Renee Good, and people forget. When people are murdered by the so-called custodians of justice. But what you've done is immortalized her name and what she stood for. And she died for all of us. So thank you so much, Laura, for immortalizing her and her name. May she live forever in our memories, and may we all behave in a way that honors her memory and the love that she represented. Thank you.
Yeah. Lovely, lovely. Give her a big
Thank
hand of
you.
applause. Yes, thank you so much, Laura, ma'am. Keep
Thank you.
shining and writing. And
Let me
blessings to
let me
you.
all
Yeah,
excuse
please.
me. Let me also just congratulate Laura Greville.
Yeah.
It's one of a very, very touching poems, and it has the universal quality because humanity world over we need. And the way you express the color of the sky, it just touched my heart. My goodness. So it's wonderful listening to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, Anita ma'am and Roopali Sircar ma'am and Lantern Carrier sir, Dr. Deena Padayachee for your lovely review on the poem of Laura Greville. Keep writing in shining, ma'am. Best wishes with you and blessings to you for your poem. Keep writing. Now I'd like to call upon our next guest. Yes, she's Isabel Marilyn ma'am. Isabel ma'am. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I have a terrible cold, so thank you. If I start crying, it's not because of the poem, it's because of my cold. Oh goodness. So this is a spoof, a little lighter, but it does have to do with love. Okay. So the title of this poem is Kiss or Stuffed Cabbage, an autobiography of memorable meals. And the epigraph, be totally honest and say which would you rather read about, a first kiss or a stuffed cabbage done to perfection. I was trying to ignore first about the kiss. My first kiss with a guy, not a butterfly kiss from my grandmother, was gross. I'd much prefer a stuffed cabbage. And because I've been a vegetarian for many years, that's another reason I'd rather go with the stuffed cabbage. But I realize I'm thinking more of the physical, eating stuffed cabbage or being kissed, probably the French type, which might involve some digestive juices and could go in 100 different directions. And cabbage is not really the best for a blood type, but Napa cabbage stuffed with rice, loaded with currants and pine nuts. I'm not sure I've ever had a kiss that could beat that. I'm not mentioning any names. And I'm just reading news bites about the problems in Napa, California, with immigrants and ICE. And frankly, I'd love to see those masked agents suffocated with cabbage, stuffed up their noses and gagging their mouths, the cabbage tightly bound to their faces by their own masks. A kiss of death to the fear of bullies. Is this autobiographical enough? It's not very nice, but the ICE agents, I mean, what is happening in our country is affecting the whole world, and it's just horrible, horrible, horrible. And anyway, Laura has said her piece about Renee, and anyway, I'm trying to promote prayers and positive thinking for everyone and all people and all countries, because there is a lot of good going on that the news doesn't usually carry. But namaskar, namaste, and may we see the divine in other people and not want to fight everything. So I think that's why I have a cold. Thank you for listening. I appreciate this forum. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Isabel, ma'am. Our wishes are with you, blessings are with you from the entire team of Atal Prince Friends. Please give her a big hand of applause. And she's taking up so heartily. And anybody who wants to say something, her words came from her heart and touched us. So pathetic things are happening, and we have to survive and listen and stay calm. And what we can do, only we can share our words that reaches the souls. And thank you so much, ma'am. Please, would you like to say something, Dina sir?
Yeah, I want to applaud both Isabel and Laura for their courage. This is a dangerous world, and when we speak out, what I've discovered is that some of these spies actually come from very neurotic backgrounds. Some of them are outright psychopaths. And when you talk to them, they're so paranoid about everything that, the most innocent things can be twisted and turned into something subversive and seditious. But all we're talking about is human rights. And that's something that we all should have automatically. So when the tyrants actually take that away, it's up to all of us to stand up and say this is wrong. And Isabel, I want to once again applaud you for the quality of your writing and for what you and millions like you show the world that America is not what is happening at the moment in America. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Give
It's,
him a big hand of
I think
applause.
that, Isabel, if I'm not wrong, you're an educationist. You've been an educationist, am I right? You've been a teacher, and I can understand how you feel, because since I taught young people in the university, and now I know that, everything that we taught has been a waste because nothing, it just doesn't seem to be what we say and what is happening. But somewhere there is always hope. And I think poets who have talked of their ecstasies, their connection with a higher being or a higher, sort of feeling, I'm sure we would make dent somewhere. Someone is listening, some child would listen to us, some young person. and there would be a
No,
difference.
they
So
will
thank you so
definitely
much,
make
Isabel.
a change. Yeah, for sure. It will change. Our words will reach to someone's heart, and they will definitely change. Give her a big hand of applause, friend. Thank you so much, Isa, ma'am, and yeah, for sure, Roopali Sircar, ma'am, and Deena Padayachee, sir. Now, I'd like to call upon our next guest with us is Sreedharan Parokode ji from Kerala. Please share your poem, sir. We want to listen the song from you.
Am I audible, Ji? Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
നല്ല കാലം. It's a good time. ഒരുമിച്ചു നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ച കാലം, മഴയത്തു നമ്മൾ നടന്ന കാലം, ആരോ പറഞ്ഞൊരു വാക്കു പിടിച്ചിട്ടു വേറിട്ടു പോയ സുവർണകാലം, ഒരുമിച്ചു നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ച കാലം. പുഴയിലിറങ്ങി കളി പഠിച്ചു, പുഴയേതു നന്നായി സ്വീകരിച്ചു, തിരമാലകൾ വന്നു തഴുകിടുമ്പോൾ കുളിരിലായി കരയത്തു വന്നിരുന്നു, നമ്മൾ പറയാതെ പലതും പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു. നീ എന്റെ ചാരത്തു വന്നിരുന്നാൽ നമ്മളെ തന്നെ മറന്നിരിക്കാം, നീ എൻ വിളക്കിന്റെ നാളമല്ലേ, നിത്യം തെളിയുന്ന ദീപമല്ലേ. Then comes to my English poem, The Broken Wall. The Broken Wall. Am I audible? Yeah. The Broken Wall. Wall is the symbol of protection. Wall is a symbol of protection. It is a precaution against intrusion also. Sometimes it is electrified and innocent people burned alive, a burned barrier. Without knowing about the installation, selected insects too became victims. Seeing the heart-wrenching scenes, the wall stands alone. Seeing the heart-wrenching scenes, the wall stands alone. But in an auspicious day, flies come in group with their humming sound, and the wall was broken. And flies come in groups with their humming sound, and the wall was broken. Thank you very much.
So lovely. So beautiful. The flies came and the wall was broken. So sweetly, and your song was so nice. Give him a big hand of applause, friends. This was Sridharan
Sridharan
Parakode.
ji, whenever I see you, the first thing I think of is not your work, but cheerfulness. Cheerfulness is something we need in this world. And although I adore your singing, which is so beautiful, so charming, you bring us cheerfulness every time, the joy of the heart. This is what we need. And it touches me immensely whenever I see you, that cheerfulness which you always bring to the table. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ajaja. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lantan Carey, sir. And thank you so much, Sridharan Parkoji. Keep writing and shining and sharing your lovely songs and poem. You changed it. Was that, atmosphere was going intense. So that's why I called you up to change the atmosphere and to you divert the attention. Everyone gets cooled down and they will get something, enthusiastic with your voice. Thank you so much. Now, I like to call upon Dr. Molly Joseph to make it more loud and rocking star. Molly Joseph, ma'am, welcome.
Since Sreedharan set such a note of, kind of resilience, yes, so many of such, disgusting things are happening around. Still, we poets are the kind of harbingers of hope, seeking the beauty even in the ugly. So, shall I Read out to a Malayalam poem to cheer you up, because our Malayalam is full of the kind of musicality. It will pull up your spirits. 1 minute. I'll get it in a minute. Yes. This was the kind of a poem I wrote while I was on a travel in Greece. And the cruise was taking us to the beautiful Heraclean Islands, Santorini Island, and the waves was brushing along. And I felt, oh God, as a poet, if I can't sing on it, what is the meaning of my existence? So I wrote in Malayalam first because mother tongue is something so close to you. And then I did it in English also. With your permission, I'll read both. So there are beautiful places, beautiful people, beautiful things around us. And let us think of them and then bring out the kind of radiance that they shed. ഇരുട്ടിൻ മറപ്പിനെ വലിച്ചു കീറി മെല്ലെ ഉച്ചവെയിൽ കണക്കെ ആലോലമടും ബോട്ടിൽ ക്രീറ്റൻ ദ്വീപുകളിലെ കിന്നൊരു ജലയാത്ര ഓളങ്ങൾ മുറിച്ചെന്റെ യാനമോ മുന്നോട്ടിത അകലെ തീരം തേടി യാനമോ മുന്നോട്ടിത ദൂരെയായി കാണാം മെല്ലെ നേർത്തൊരു രേഖയായി തെളിഞ്ഞിടും തീരങ്ങൾ ഹെരാക്ലിയൻ തീരങ്ങൾ ഗ്രീസിന്റെ പൈതൃകങ്ങൾ മാനത്തു വെള്ള വീശി പൊൻകിരണങ്ങൾ ലജ്ജമുണ്ടിത മെല്ലെ മെല്ലെ പരന്നിടുന്നു ചുറ്റും വീശി വന്നെത്തും കാറ്റിൻ തണുപ്പിൽ കൂനിക്കൂടി ഇരിപ്പൂ ചിന്തകളാൽ നിറയും മനസ്സുമായി എത്ര യാത്രകൾ ചെയ്തു പൂർവികർ അന്നു തന്നെ പുതുലോകം കണ്ടെത്താൻ താവളങ്ങൾ നിർമ്മിക്കാൻ ഇന്നിതാ പുതുലോകം തേടുന്നു ഗോളാന്തര സീമകൾ ഈ ഭൂമിക്ക് മറ്റൊരു ആശ്രയമായി തഴുകിയെത്തും കാറ്റ് മന്ത്രിപ്പൂയൻ ജേവിയിൽ ഈ ലോകം പരക്കനി കണ്ടറിയൂ നീ എന്ന് വിഞ്ചെറു ലോകമല്ല അതിനപ്പുറം മറ്റ് ലോകങ്ങൾ കണ്ടെത്തു നീ സ്നേഹിക്കൂ വിശാലമായി. So it seemed nature was telling me, you see, this world is so wide for you. So learn how to love, learn how to understand, learn how to accept. I think this Malayalam song itself has taken so much of time. So it's better I give chance for others and keep that English one to another time. But the message is this. There are beautiful things around, beautiful people around. Let not the evil begotten us. We are the one who seek the silver lines in the dark. Be the poet. All the best, my dear poets. Thank you.
You know, Dr. Moliji, you chant so beautifully. I mean, in Kerala, there is Matam Ritananda, Maima Amachi, and you reminded me of her and her devotees, you know, and the way you chant, and, you know, it's good for the soul, and beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, dears. It's my pleasure being with you. Thank you.
Very soulful and enchanting voice she has, and she rocked like it's echoing and wonderfully she sung, and lovely poem, ma'am. It was so melodious. Like yes, obviously we are not understanding the words. But they touched the heart. The way you were enjoying, we were enjoying all the rides on that. Your Greece travel you told us about. Give her a big hand of applause, Miss friend, and the English poem that was so touching. Thank you so much. This was Molly Joseph, ma'am, from Kerala, with her lovely voice and song for us. Now, I would like to call upon our next guest for the day today. She's Anantha, ma'am. Anantha, ma'am. Welcome, Anant, ma'am.
Thank you so much, and good evening, all the poets, and Roopali Sircar ma'am, and Saraswati Boswal, and all the other poets. Today, I truly enjoyed, and most of the poems are so poignant, and they are truly touching the heart. It's wonderful. So today I would like to present a short love poem and one more poem on water. So this is the first one. It's titled In Tide. Ocean in tide within my body. Ocean in tide within my body. Fathomless depths hold untold secrets. Fathomless depths hold untold secrets. Each breath a tidal wave rises and falls, exhaling my love. Each breath a tidal wave rises and falls, exhaling my love. The ebb and flow, like curse and benediction, play a game of touch and go. The ebb and flow, like curse and benediction, play a game of touch and go with your body. A hungry, sandy expanse. A hungry, sandy expanse. Deluge seems inevitable. Deluge seems inevitable in this night of full moon. In this night of full moon. This is the short love poem. And my next poem is a thematic one on water, Jalam, which I had presented in Panorama Literature Festival last year. I wish to present it here too. When water speaks, when water speaks, this is the title of the poem. I was familiar with the feel of water, even at the prenatal stage of my life. I was familiar with the feel of water, even at the prenatal stage of my life. Its warmth, its protection, as I lay ensconced in the cushiony embrace of my mother's womb. As I lay ensconced in the cushiony embrace of my mother's womb. From embryonic being to fetus, I bobbed gently in the waters created by nature. I bobbed gently in the waters created by nature. Water, the eternal connection continues, running through my blood, 3/4 deep. I respond to the tides of seas. My emotions rise and fall. Water cleanses my aches, running down as my tears. Water cleanses my aches, running down as my tears, going out, teaching me to let go, to live my life as pristine as possible, till the ashes of my mortal body get mixed in the waters of Ganges, my final destination. To live my life as pristine as possible, till the ashes of my mortal body get mixed in waters of Ganges, my final destination. Water tells me stories when I lend my keen ears to it. Water tells me stories when I lend my keen ears to it. It whispers in soft gurgles. It whispers in soft gurgles. If people waste me now carelessly, if people waste me now carelessly, I'll become nothing more than a memory. They will search in vain for a single drop of me, the elixir of life. See how people walk miles on end to fill me in a pail. Some never care to know the worth of each such drop. That wise will prove costly as time stretches. Life will throw them all into a global furnace of their own making. Life will throw them all into a global furnace of their own making. No rains, no rainbow, no water, no life. It's as simple as that. The long, slow burn of apathy will leave the world an arid wasteland. The long, slow burn of apathy will leave the world an arid wasteland. Thus, when water whispers, words as sharp as ice picks. Thus, when water whispers, words as sharp as ice picks, they stab through my heart. It's a wake up call. It's a wake up call, the final judgment. Jalam, the water is the name of life. The water is the name of life. A big shout out to the world. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Another poem I would recommend for a prize. I mean, the moment you began, I homed in on the word water. Water symbolizes consciousness, life. And you used metaphors like the embryo, you went all the way to Mother Ganga and other aspects, talking about the significance of life in the relation to water and so forth. And it's just phenomenal, an incredibly sublime poem. It's a lofty piece.
Thank you very much. Means a lot. Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful, such a wonderful poem. Please give her a big hand of applause, ma'am. Ananta ma'am, marvelous. And we all are dependent on water. We'll one day meet in the water. Our ashes will go there. And the way you have, recited, it was so good and so heart touching.
Thank you so much.
Overwhelmed with your words, ma'am. Thank you so much with the truthful fact you have presented in the poem. Give her a big hand of applause, friends, for her. Keep writing and shining, ma'am. Now I like to call
Thank
upon
you.
our next
Thank you
guest.
again.
Here she is, Anita Sharma, ma'am. Anita Sharma, ma'am, welcome.
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to take ahead whatever is being, being given in rhythm and rhyme regarding the humanity and the problems, like Laura and the other ma'ams in a poem, which were actually talking about so much which is happening all around the world. But as Molly ma'am has said, we poets try to find out even beauty in that. So here I'm going to present two poems. One is Krishna, Oh My Love, and another is on humanity. I think I'm going to take ahead the love and the care which should be there in and around the world. Now, my first poem is Krishna, Oh My Love.
Sorry to interrupt you, ma'am. Somebody's mic is open. Devendra sir, can you mute your mic, sir? It's getting disturbed, Your mic is unmute. Please mute your mic, sir.
You can actually mute him.
Yeah, mute
Go
him,
to
sir.
his square and click on mute.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So here my first poem, Krishna, Oh My Love. Is it done, ma'am?
Sir, I'm not able to do it now.
Okay.
Yeah, just check with Devendra sir. Can you mute your mic, sir? I'm not able to do it from my side. Yeah. One second. No, he is not muted and he is gone away anyway. Devendra sir.
He's not sitting on his chair,
He's
I
not
think.
sitting on his chair. He was there. Yeah. Anyhow, you start, ma'am. Let me try till then. You start your poem.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Krishna, my love.
No, I'm the Fertile Brains webinar.
Oh, lot many, noises.
मैम यू डू वन थिंग, किसी को ये दीजिए, परमिशन दीजिए ये.
Make someone the host.
Yeah.
Richard sir, can you mute him?
If you make me co-host,
You
I
make
was
someone
co-host
host,
earlier.
co-host.
Make him
I'm not a
host, ma'am.
co-host now. If you make me co-host, I can mute him.
Okay. I'm not much technical, you know. I'm not much
Yeah.
technical at
Try
all.
clicking on my square and say make co-host.
Okay.
Sir,
Devendra sir.
sir has come.
Sir, please mute your mic, Devendra sir. We are getting disturbed. Mute your mic, sir. Devendra sir. Mute your mic, sir. We are getting disturbed from your side. Devendra sir. Yeah.
You need to mute your mic, sir.
Devendra sir, please mute your mic, please.
Yeah, he's done. Okay. Yes, everybody mute the mic now. We can listen. Sorry for the trouble. Yeah, carry on, ma'am.
It's okay. Okay, Krishna, my love. Krishna, oh Krishna, dark skin and divine. Your flute's sweet melody echoes in my mind. Growing up in Gokul, a child so pure and bright, stealing hearts with your smile and your playful might. With Radha by your side, love's tale unfolds, a divine romance that never grows old. The Govardhan holder, the savior true, your Leela's infinite like the cosmic blue. In Bhagavad Gita's verses, wisdom you impart, guiding Arjuna through life's troubled heart. You are the ultimate, the one supreme, love, compassion, and peace in every dream. Krishna, O Krishna, my heart's gentle sway, your love and light chase all my fears away. So, this is the first poem. Let Krishna come and help this world too. This is my prayers. And my second poem is Humanity. We are also a part of divine existence. Let love and respect prevail like oxygen. To survive in a world of wicked men, let empathy flows like river water that dissolves all indifferences cater. Let compassion be like motherly love, which serves and nurtures human curve. Let honesty and truth stand tall like trees that give shade and shelter with leaves. Let people display care, share, and kindness to one and all, for the blooms to bliss. Let humanity be divine with soft showers of spirituality indebted to universal powers. Thank you.
So wonderful. Both your poems are divine and spiritual, touch the heart. And, you know, for humanity, we need to be, firstly, we have to be divine, then only the humanity comes. If we are not divine from the heart, humanity cannot, come back to our lives. Thank you so much, ma'am. This was Anita Sharma, ma'am. Give her a big hand of applause, friends, for
Thank
lovely
you.
pieces. Keep writing and shining, ma'am, and coming to Fertile
Thank you.
Brain. Thank you so much. Now I'd like to call upon our next guest. Her name is, Nitusmita Saikia. Nitusmita Saikia. Nitusmita Saikia. Welcome.
Nitusmita Saikia. Hello, ma'am.
Nitusmita Saikia.
Good
Welcome.
evening. Good evening to all the elders present here. And this is my first presentation in Fertile Brain. And very happy. Finally, I heard my name. I was waiting eagerly. And I will recite one poem. It is written by me. The poem title is Silence, Fear to Face. Am I audible now properly?
Carry on. Yeah.
The title of the poem is Silence, Fear to Face. Still today, avoiding my damage to legerdemain, stealthily avoiding my damage to legerdemain, the time as though is on the wing, the time as though is on the wing, befogging the emptiness, befogging the emptiness, to leave the full-grown branch wise enough to shoulder a fine soul in its final toll, letting all springs be bemoaned, longing for the chirping of birds, at last I lost. Stealthily avoiding any damage to legerdemain, the time as though is on the wing, befogging the emptiness, to leave full-grown branch wise enough to shoulder a fine soul in its final toll, letting all springs be bemoaned, longing for the chirping of birds, at last I lost. A grave silence, there now. A grave silence there now where I denied the voice. A grave silence there now where I denied the voice mercilessly. Mercilessly without a flinch, fell for a deep heart. A grave silence there now where I denied the voice, mercilessly without a flinch, fell for a deep heart. A cry that could have been from pieces of my flesh. A cry that could have been from pieces of my flesh. Now all are mute. Now all are mute and lifeless. Deserted wing, look for a tottering child. Deserted swing, look for a tottering child. A need I can find in the pursuit of a home. A deserted swing, look for a tottering child. A need I can find in the pursuit of a home. Rooting the ground, I stand now. Rooting the ground, I stand now. The soul-wrenching tranquility pours. Rooting the ground, I stand now. The soul-wrenching tranquility pours. The burning desire at this slanting hours. Burning this empty shell. Burning this empty shell of a mollusk in despair, as though retribution of the unborn. As though retribution of the unborn dreamed and dreamed on, only to lose the fecund season of life to bud and bloom. Rooting the ground, I stand now, the soul-wrenching tranquility pours, the burning desire. At the slanting hours, burning this empty shell of a mollusk in this fire, as though retribution of the unborn. I dreamed and dreamed on, only to lose the fecund season of life to bud and bloom. Succumb to the entanglement of faults and failures. Succumb to the entanglement of faults and failures. A vagrant minders aimlessly. A vagrant minders aimlessly like a tottering old man. Scatting away from the silence it feared to face. Succumb to the entanglement of faults and failures. A vagrant minders aimlessly like a tottering old man, scatting away from the silence it feared to face. Thank you.
Such a wonderful piece. Give her a big hand of applause, friends. She was Nitusmita Saikia, first time joining with us at Fertile Brains. Welcome to you. And your poem was, marvelous and such a brilliant pour. You have written such a wonderful poem. Give her a big hand of applause, friends, with the
Thank
enthusiasm
you.
she has presented, the presentation, and the zeal she has presented in her voice. Thank you so much. Keep writing and shining. Yeah, thank you so
Sure,
much.
ma'am.
Now I'd
Thank you.
like to call upon our next guest today is it is Sir Lantern Carrier, sir. Lantern Carrier, sir, from
Thank
Germany.
you, ma'am.
Welcome, sir. Welcome,
Thank you,
sir.
ma'am.
Welcome, sir.
This peerless love.
Somebody's mic is it's disturbing. Can you mute it, please? Somebody is unmuted. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Carry on, sir. Start with. Welcome.
This peerless love. You came steeped in the sugar cane of perpetual sweetness. I was not yet ready to see your bewildering beauty, and I was taken aback. Mesmerized by the fire of love before me, I became entranced in your presence. This peerless love is like a magical bouquet where immaculate flowers glisten and blend, an eloquence of poetry where the ambience and deco merge, a spectacle of chandeliers where the eyes and heart feast in sweet communion. Your hazel brown eyes look deep into my gaze as I caress your cheeks. My love whispers, so silent I could hear your breath quicken, and my heart pulseless, beating only through your life-giving energy that sustains its flow. Around you, I did nothing else but a chord that sings ballads of your magnificence, a soul chanting I love yous more today than yesterday and ever transcending tomorrows. You are the sparkling moons and shooting stars of my nightly symphonies. Sometimes you become so central to meaning that you enter my dreams profoundly, days and nights. I open my eyes, arms outstretched to embrace you, still enthralled by your elegant smile. Alas, it is daylight, and I blush as I walk, attempting to save face. Whoever said that love is rational? Some days I do crazy things. The meal sits at the table with only a spoon taken, hoping that you'd appear just to feed or console me in my time of challenges. But you're hidden, and so spring approaches. I pull the Venetian blinds, tugging desperately at the translucent light, the magnolias blooming in the garden. I am an inebriate, my queen, drunk from the anticipation of wine from thy lips. My face is soaked in the red rouge of ecstasy. My spine burns and the earth massages my feet as I walk, healing my being from the most extreme form of the agony of loving. Just yesterday, I came home with yet another bouquet of flowers, waiting for your arrival. I could hear the jasmines whisper to the sweet-scented lavenders in affectionate oneness. The pure white lilies sang of the charm and sacrifice of the rose so sweetly that the cherry blossoms blushed. A flood of sentiments and poignancy soon set in, though, as a cuckoo flew over, lamenting its loss, the intimacy, affection, and tenderness of its beloved. I listened as the copious tears dropped and my intensity increased, yearning for my peerless love. The Lantern Carrier. Thank you.
A wonderful piece. You pour out from your heart, lovely, everything agony and peace in your poem, and yes, mesmerizing voice of the cuckoo also, wonderful and so sweet poem, sir. You're always with a wonderful and brilliant presentation.
Yeah.
Give him a big hand of applause, friends. Lantern Carrier,
Thank you.
So
Jan and
wonderful,
Shan
sir.
also.
Let
Yeah.
me just, so wonderful, sir. It's wonderful to listen to your beautiful poem. Let love not be rational. For you to write such beautiful poetry, just flowing with so much of beautiful imagery, and I could just imagine a lover saying such beautiful things and feeling. That's so important and it's wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our brother Lantern has put his years of meditation and spiritual study to such good use, and we all benefit from the blossoms he throws before us. Thank you, our brother.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Lanton. Thank you, Richard, sir. Thank you so much, Ananta ma'am, for your lovely, lovely review. And now I'd like to call upon our next guest for today. Yes, he's waiting, the young boy, Prince from Bihar. He's joined it for the first or second time you're joining it here, I guess. Welcome him. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Molly ma'am, kindly mute your mic, please. Molly ma'am, please mute your mic. Hello, Molly ma'am, kindly mute your mic, please.
സർക്കാസവും ഈ വിമർശിക്കലും എവിടെ പോയാലും പൈന പറയുന്നതെല്ലാം ഭയങ്കര എന്ത് കാര്യം ഭയങ്കര ഗ്രേറ്റ്. ഞാൻ എന്തിനു പോയാലും ഏതിന് പോയാലും ഒക്കെ കളിയാക്കലും ഒരു ഞാൻ എന്തെങ്കിലും ചെയ്താലൊക്കെ കളിയാക്കലും സർക്കാസം അല്ലാതെ എന്തെങ്കിലും വീട്ടിൽ പോയാലും ഇതിന് പോയാലും ഒക്കെ കളിയാക്കലും.
Because I don't know how to, mute that. Richard sir, can we do something?
You have to make me a co-host for me to be able to control him. Go to my square and right click and say co-host. And I can do I know you're on a phone, so you may not have all the controls, but hopefully.
Yeah. I can't do it. Hello. Sir, sorry, I can't do this. I am not able to. Yeah.
It's okay. You may not have the control on a phone.
Yeah, I don't have the control. Yeah, that's why I've looked out because, I'm not able to. Anyhow, now let's welcome. Yes, sir. Please welcome.
Dr. Molly, you might want to mute.
Yeah, she's muted, I guess. Yeah, she's already muted. Yeah, welcome, Prince. Please carry on with your poem. Sorry.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, am I audible?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Please carry on.
Yes. I was sitting alone. I was sitting alone between books and silence. I was sitting alone between books and silence when suddenly a vast assembly opened. Asses of writers, poets, philosophers, thinkers gathered around me. Shakespeare smiled and said, "All the world is a stage." I asked, "If everyone is acting, where is the real I?" He replied, "Truth is what still covers you, even when your soul stands naked." Socrates stopped forward. "Know thyself," I said. "But is self-knowledge not the root of sorrow?" He laughed and said, "Sorrow is the first doorway to truth." Plato showed me the cave, shadows dancing on the wall. I asked, "If I have been the light outside, can I pull others toward it?" He answered, "Your struggle may be their mirror, but walking is their choice." Aristotle declared, "Man is a rational animal." I countered, "Or perhaps a rationalizing one too." He fell silent, as if my laughter itself was the answer. Descartes arrived and said, "I think, therefore I am." I asked, "And those who cannot think, are they invisible?" "I think, are they invisible?" Nietzsche roared and said, "God is dead." I whispered, "No, he is not dead, only imprisoned in the darkness of our souls." Darwin came close. Survival of the fittest. I asked, "Then where does compassion go?" He bowed his head. "Compassion is the evolution's truest form." Immanuel Kant spoke firmly. "Duty is the essence of morality." I asked. And when the heart is broken, does duty not become the chain? Rousseau said, man is born free, but everywhere in chains. Hobbes shouted, life is nasty, brutish, and short. I searched my soul. The heaviest chains were within. Hume said, cause and effect are habit, not truth. I wept. So is my pain, only a habit too. Hegel proclaimed, history is the march of reason. I asked, and those who lost to history? He replied, they are not defeated. They are seeds for next generation. Sartre declared, man is condemned free, but everywhere in chains. I lowered my head. And yes, freedom is also a prison when choices begin to devour us. Camus said, life is absurd. I asked, then why we live? He smiled, because rebellion is itself a meaning. Then came the poets. Wordsworth said, poetry is the spontaneous overflow of feelings. I asked, then is pain also poetry? Yes, he said. When tears fall into lake of thought, kids whispered, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. I said, but beauty fades. He replied, what touches the slow becomes immortal. P.B. Shelley asked, if winter comes, can spring be far behind? I said, but what if winter never ends? He answered, faith is seed of spring. T.S. Eliot said, time present and time past are both perhaps present in time future. I asked, can I change my tomorrow? He replied, descends deeply into today. Tomorrow flows from there. Auden laughed. Poetry makes nothing happen. Then I asked, then why should I write? He said, because even nothing, it can create an inner cosmos. Gandhi appeared. Be the change you wish to see in the world. I asked, can one person really change the world? He said, if the soul awakens, yes. Martin Luther King Jr. said, I have a dream. I bowed my head. Dreams are true fuel of history. The Buddha spoke softly. Everything is a suffering. I asked, then is life meaningless? He replied, no. Suffering is the foundation of wisdom. And when the vast assembly slowly dissolved, I was no longer alone. I was filled with words, soaked in thought, and they gave me no final answer, but they taught me how to live. They did not hand me truth, they ignited the fire within me. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. This we can think it from you, only expect from you. You have brought all the writers and everyone on the floor and put the question to them, and wonderful. It's out of, you yourself has become a scientist and or a poet, and wonderfully you presented and asking the question. Anybody wants to say something? Lanton sir, Rupali ma'am. It was so wonderful.
Well,
Give
you've
him
done
a
a
big
clever
round.
job.
I
He's
must say
basically put
it was a nice, long, philosophical poem, and
Very
you were able to meet. He not only introduced us to many great philosophers, but he seems to have met them also.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you so much.
It was
Thank you,
like
ma'am. Keep
we are
writing,
having
keep
a
writing.
podcast with them. Thank you so much. Give him a big hand of applause, Prince. Keep writing and shining. Now I like to
The way
call.
you start questioning, interrogating, my dear, that is the best way to seek answers, you are
Thank you, ma'am.
questioning all the credos and then finding out an answer by yourself.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
how we grow. So you're on a stage of great potential and growth. All the best to you, my dear.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
All the best.
It's really
Wonderful.
nice. Thank you. I truly appreciate the way you asked the queries and got back the answers and shared with us all, because that may be what we also would have thought of, and the answers are beautiful, lovely. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
ma'am.
wonderful imagination. Give him a big hand of applause, friends. Thank you so much, Prince. Keep writing and shining. Now, I'd like to call upon our next guest, Dr. Perugu Ramakrishnan from India. Sir, welcome.
Good evening, all my friends. So this evening, I just want to remember our legendary singer from my soil. Title of my poem is Voice that touched the sky. In the quiet corners of Nellore, where penna winds whispered through paddy fields, a voice was born, not just a voice, but a rising sun that would warm the soul of the world. S.P. Balasubramaniam, not just a name, but a breath in every melody, a heartbeat behind the thousands of songs, the echo of every lover's sigh, the cry of mother's lullaby, the joy of festivals, the depth of devotion. He sang for the stars, yet stayed humble as the soil of Andhra Pradesh. He lent his voice to legends, but never lost his own soul in the tune. From Tamil, Telugu, Kannada to Hindi, his voice traveled farther than borders, reaching hearts that never spoke his language, yet understood his emotion. And then, in the time of masks and muted tears, when silence ruled over the sound and world, the world lost him suddenly to the cruel breathlessness of a virus. The air that once carried his velvet notes now hung heavy with grief. The whole world wept. Nellore stood still. A million radios whispered his name like a prayer. But legends don't fade. He lives in every note that flutters from temple speaker, in every old cassette, every lover's playlist, in every humming tea vendor, and in the soul of every songbird that dares to dream beyond the sky. SPB, you left the stage, but your song never ends. It just plays on forever, forever, in the hearts you healed, and the silence you broke, and the silence you broke. Thank you, one and all.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. Give him a big hand of applause, and we can keep a 1 minute more if we want to, because he was a legend, and legends don't die, sir. Yeah, as truly you have said, they stay in the heart, and their voice is still there in the air, and we can listen them as love is in the air. Their voice is also there. We can. So, can we keep a 1 minute more for them? Thank you. Thank you so much, and our best wishes to you. And we send our, he may rest in peace, and his soul definitely is around us, and he whispers in our ears with his lovely songs he's given to the world. Thank you so much, Ramakrishna sir, for your lovely tribute. Give him a big hand of applause, friends, for once again.
Thank you. Let me just say one word
Yeah, yeah,
of
yeah, sure, ma'am.
applaud,
Sure.
because he has really, really immortalized a great singer who sang in so many Indian languages. Though he passed away a few years back, still it's as fresh as new. As you said, we mourned him even today.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
what he
yeah.
left a mark on the. Yeah, it's wonderful that you wrote on it, Perugu Ramakrishna Garu. Thank you. It is very nice. It's
Thank
a
you.
tribute. It's a tribute to a great singer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
Ambika.
so much, sir. Thank you for coming. Keep riding and shining. Now I'd like to call upon our next guest, Mausumi Halder from Haridwar, India. Mausumi.
Am I audible? Okay. Greetings to everyone. My gratitude to Kumar Prasanna sir, Saraswati Boswal ma'am, Richard Spisak sir, for giving me this opportunity for recitation in the fertile brains. Today I'm going to recite one small poem. The title of my poem is You Are Like a Crimson Maple Leaf. So the poem goes like this. You are like a ever-flowing river. You are like a ever-flowing river. I am your rivulet. You are like a ever-flowing river. I am your rivulet. You are like a mighty mountain. I am your humble meadow below. You are like a vast blue sky. I am your gentle reflection in the river. You are like a vast blue sky. I am your gentle reflection in the river. You are like a giant tall tree. You are like a giant tall tree. I am your beautiful shadow beneath. I am your beautiful shadow beneath. You are like a spring in my life. You are like a spring in my life who has wiped away all my days of autumn. Who has wiped away all my days of autumn. A crimson maple leaf you are. A crimson maple leaf you are, that I hold it like a mirror. To see our love's reflection in it, waiting for you all these years. A crimson maple leaf you are, that I hold it like a mirror, to see our love's reflection in it, waiting for you all these years. That was all about my love poem. Thanks to everyone for
Wonderful.
listening.
Such a beautiful poem. You're an old maple leaf and you remember. Thank you so much, Mosmi, with your lovely poem. Every time you come up with a bay leaf and yeah, she comes there, Rupali ma'am. Would you like to say something? She's very sweet with her lovely
Yes,
poem.
I enjoyed the many
Mm.
similes and metaphors and your comparisons that you made. And while the title said, like my maple leaf, it started with a river and then it flowed along very sweetly. Thank you so much.
So sweet.
Beautiful
Thank you,
poem.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for the
Thank
appreciation.
you.
I'm grateful.
Give- Yeah, give her a big hand of applause this time. Mausumi Halder from Haridwar with her lovely poem. Now I'd like to call upon our next guest. Yes, he's waiting in the somewhere in the parking somewhere. Radha Shri, sir. Hope you are in hurry. Please come up and share your poem, sir.
Thank you, madam. I am very much thankful to you. I am on the tour to Bengaluru. So, from Bengaluru, I am participating. My poem is A Childless Mother with Numerous Children. A childless mother with numerous children. బిడ్డలున్న గొడ్రాలిని. అవును, మీరు చెవులారా విన్నది అక్షరాల నిజం. నేను బిడ్డలున్న గొడ్రాలిని. నా బిడ్డల్లో జాతిరత్నాలున్నారు. నేను ఒట్టిపోయిన కామధేనువును. కోర్కెల పాలివ్వలేను. నేడు మోరువారిన కల్పవృక్షాన్ని ఒక్క ఫలాన్ని ఇవ్వలేను. బాధను 10 మందికి కనీసం పంచుకోవడానికి కూడా నోచుకోలేదు. నా బిడ్డలు రత్నాలు, మాణిక్యాలు, వజ్ర వైఢూర్యాలు. నా పుత్రులు నేతలు, త్రాతలు, విజేతలు, జగజ్జేతలు. కానీ కన్న తల్లిని పట్టించుకునే కనీస సమయజ్ఞత లేనివాడు. ఒకనాడు నేను వేట కుక్కలను తరిమిన కుందేలుడు. ఒకనాడు కవిరాజులను పోషించిన రాజకవికి తల్లిని. ఒకనాడు నేను దేశ ప్రధానిని లోకసభకు పంపిన దాన్ని. ఒకనాడు నేను రాష్ట్రపతులకే జననిగా మురిసిన దాన్ని. నా ఒంటి నిండా నిధి నిక్షేపాలున్నా, రత్న రాశులున్నా, ఓపిక లేని నా పిల్లలు వాటిని రాళ్లుగా భావిస్తున్నారు. అటకెక్కిన శ్రీబాగ్ వడంబడిక దుమ్ము దులపలేకపోతున్నారు. నాకు న్యాయం చెయ్యమని అడగలేకపోతున్నారు. అందుకే నోరు పెగలని, నోరు తెరవని బిడ్డలు ఏమనుకున్నా నన్ను నాగరిని నమ్ముకున్న నిజమైన నా వాళ్ల కోసం కొంగు పట్టి అడుగుతున్నా. పెద్ద మనసుతో పెద్ద మనుషుల ఒప్పందాన్ని అమలు చేయమని, ఎత్తిపోతల పథకాలను పూర్తి చేయమని అర్థిస్తున్నా. నా రైతు బిడ్డలకే నాకున్న సర్వశక్తులు అర్పిస్తున్నా. అందరిలో నన్ను తలెత్తుకునేలా చేయమని కోరుతున్నా. ఇంకా నేనెవరో మీకు గుర్తు రావడం లేదా? గుర్తు రావడం లేదంటే నిజంగా నేను గొడ్రాలినే. మీనింగ్ I am a childless person, I am a childless lady with numerous children. Yes, it is correct. What you have heard is correct. Because so many of my children have become prime ministers and rashtrapatis for this country, but nobody has taken care about myself. My children are like diamonds and like sapphires, but they have not taken care of me. One day, I am proud that I am a rabbit that has conquered the wild dogs. Today, I am nothing. I am lost. I am lasting my existence itself. Because I am a lady with so many treasures. But my children have not taken that much interest even to excavate and find out the commercial greatness of me. There is a pact like Sribag Pact in which they have told so many things for the upliftment of me. But nobody has taken and implemented that. Kindly, at least now, I am requesting all the people to propose the lift irrigation schemes and made me fertile and make me a rice bowl for Andhra Pradesh. Now you will be knowing who I am. If you do not know, really, I am a person with a childless mother with numerous children. This is all regarding Rayalaseema area, which is a drought-prone area, which has produced even prime ministers and rashtrapatis to the country, but was neglected. This is the meaning of this poem, madam. Thank you.
My God, oh my God. Speechless, sir. Give him a big hand of applause, his friend Radha Shri, sir.
Rashtrapatis like Radha Krishnan and Neelam Sanjeev Reddy were born from here. And Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao was elected from here. But even today, it is a drought-prone area. Nobody has taken care of its irrigation facilities. And even farmers are dying in this area. That's why, with a heavy heart, I am telling all these things in the form of a poem. Thank you, madam. Thank you. Thank you.
చాలా బాగా చెప్పారండి, చాలా బాగా చెప్పారు.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam.
మీరు తెలుగులో ఇంత మంచి మంచి పోయమ్స్ రాస్తారు, దానికి ఇంగ్లీష్ లో కూడా దానికి అందరికి అర్థం అయ్యేలా చెప్పారు. చాలా బాగుంది, చాలా బాగుంది. ఎందుకంటే అది నిజంగానే వెరీ అంతమంది పిల్లలు ఉన్న గొడ్రాలు అని పిల్లలు ఉన్న గొడ్రాలు ఇవి. ఎందుకంటే దాని గురించి పట్టించుకోపోతే పిల్లలు తల్లుల గురించి ఎలా ఉంటుంది అనేది చాలా బాగా చెప్పారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం. 17,000 పేజీల ముద్రిత రచన ఉంది నాది మేడం. చాలా సంతోషం. 17,000 పేజీలు. చాలా సంతోషం.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Radha Shri garu, good evening. Every month his poem our Farmers magazine.
Correct.
We are running a column for him and we are publishing every month his poem.
So for the last 5 years, every month, one poem of mine is published by Perugu Ramakrishna ji. I am very much thankful to you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, both the poets and Ramakrishna Perugu sir and Radha Shri sir and Ananta ma'am for, hope the Prime Minister, President and everyone listen to this poem of yours and these verses reach to them and entire this area will be considered and looked after. So our best wishes are with you. This will be done very soon. Thank you so much, sir. And each and every, this is the work of poet. They have to take the initiative and all the problems of the city area and wherever you're living, it should reach to the every person. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Please give him a big round of applause. That's a wonderful initiate and, thought-provoking poem. Thank you so much, sir. Once again, I'd like to call upon our next guest. Maria ma'am, waiting for you. Welcome, Maria ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Prasanna, Saraswat Pasal, Hishad, for this opportunity. I'm very happy to be with you all. It's always a great pleasure. I also would like to congratulate our poets present on this video meeting for their works. We had excellent in all, we had excellent poems with different topics. Thank you very much for telling us so many about different things. Well, my poem is about a disease, a terrible disease. Hope you appreciate. A terrible disease. I fought with my pen. No one likes sad news, and I had a bit more knowledge of a bad one. There's a disease that kills like a war, vivid in all kinds of society. None of us deal with it well. Whenever it's around, it destroys the health days. That horrible disease that I can't pronounce its name catches us by surprise. It looks like a terrible accident. It breaks the daily routine. And after coming and going to the hospital, the fatal diagnostic, a few months of life. At this point, let me mention something about the treatment. Surgery, chemotherapy, radiation therapy, immunotherapy that boosts the body's natural immune system to fight against cancer and save lives. No way, sometimes too much late. The world is speaking about vaccines to prevent from cancer, and we are not too far on research to combat the disease around the world. I cried tears of a flooding year and attempted to write a poem to boost for hope. I failed. My pen dried as I am desolated about this terrible disease. I am always saying lots of prayers. May the Almighty Lord guide the minds and hands of scientific community to stop that terrible disease. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Give her a big hand of applause. Thank Maria for the lovely noble cause of cancer. She has wrote a poem to take the initiate, and yes, how the men go through the chemos and radiations. It's very painful, and it's yeah, flowing, and yeah, it's like a contagious being. You know, cancer is being diagnosed everywhere, and sometimes at the very late stage it comes to know. So that's very painful, and thank you so much, Maria. Give her a big hand of applause, friends, for her lovely noble cause poem.
Thank you.
I would like
Thank
to
you,
call.
Maria. It's a wonderful poem, very, very touching because, yeah, the cancer, it's really affecting so many families. As you said, once it strikes, the house never remains the same. It's truly wonderful, but we should hope the sophisticated medical advancement will definitely help all these cancer patients. And truly, it's a very, very poignant poem. Thank you so much for sharing it. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, Ananth. Thank you, Ananth. I had some cases in my family, and it's terrible. I don't know if the disease of the treatment, because the person suffers very much during the treatment. When it gets a good result, the person is safe from the cancer, it's good. But when, unfortunately, the person dies, it's terrible, very terrible.
I lost my mother to ovarian malignancy. So I'd seen her suffer through all that and the treatment part of it. So I could really empathize with your poem. Thank you so much. It's just very touching. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you
Thank you.
so Thank you so much, Ananta ma'am, and thank you so much, Maria ma'am. Give them both a big hand of applauses, the lovely poem and the review. Now I'd like to call upon our next guest, Shyamaprasad Patnaik, sir, from Orissa. Sir, stage is yours.
Good evening, dear poet friends. I am thankful to Prasanna sir of Fertile Brains and Saraswati ma'am to give me this opportunity to go with my poem. This week we are celebrating Love Week, the Valentine's Week. That's why today is the second day, that is proposed day. That's why I have written this poem about love. It's about Valentine. The title of my poem is My Valentine. Title is My Valentine. Here it goes. Your smile blooms thousand ravishing roses in sensuous spring. Your smile blooms thousand ravishing roses in sensuous spring. In Valentine's season, I propose in this maiden meeting. Present chocolate, please accept and affirm with delight. Unwrap elegant chocolate, lock lips mutually, savor licking. My sweet Valentine, transform unrequited love into mutual. Promise beneath moonshine to mingle in one soul. Like tender loving teddy bears, let's enjoy floral swing. In romantic cozy hugs, forget ourselves, remember nothing. It subsides our stress level, emanating ecstatic hormones. Veracious Valentine's intense kiss unite two fondling souls. Romantic whispering springs, mutual breathing evoke our emotions. Moon peep while we lovebirds entwine in embrace. And that is the love poem. Thank you for watching and listening to me. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Give him a big hand of applause, friends. This was Shyamaprasad Patnaik, sir, from Orissa with his lovely poem. And yes, he shares love poems many times, and it was wonderful. Thank you so much, sir. Can we call upon Ganga Lakshmi Patnaik, ma'am? Is she there?
No,
Ganga Lakshmi
ma'am.
Patnaik,
No,
ma'am. She's
no,
not
no.
there. Oh,
She's not
she's not joining.
there. She's
She's not
Divya
joining in
Onkari.
today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
sir. Right.
Thank you.
Today.
Thank you
That's
so
why
much.
he has
Now,
missed it.
okay, give him a big hand of applause, friends. Shyamaprasad Patnaik, sir, from Orissa. Now I'd like to call upon Debashrita Basu from Kolkata. Debashrita, stage is yours.
Good evening, Didi. Good evening to all of you, my dear friends. First of all, I would like to thank Kumar Prasanna sir and you, Saraswati Didi, for allowing me here to read my mind. Okay. Now I'm going to read two love poems, as it is since this is a Valentine's week. So first of all, my title, my first poem, the title of the first poem is My Valentine. Oh, my Valentine, I can feel you in my arms. My passion grows like a climber. I can feel you as my lips touch yours. I start on blushing, blushing as a rose. You smile like a bee, infectious, murmuring inside my heart. My heartbeats become faster. Passion grows when my eyes fall on yours. Your eyes are Cupid himself. Hits me the arrow of love. I can feel your touch, magical, even sensuous. The blossom of my soul blooms in ever fruitful manner. Your carefree love cures me whenever I remind you, and you smell like a blooming rose, ever sensuous, ever passionate. I declare thus my love to you on this Valentine. I surrender myself to you, saying, I love you. Second poem, the title of the second poem is Love the Ultimate Blessing. Strolling down the seabed, I have found your name, written down on sand, carefully by the hand. I kiss the hand that clears your name. Perceiving your name creates a sensation. My heart starts throbbing and beating. Waves roar and try facing it. Rain pours down heavily. Clouds burst on it. Neither of them have any effect. This is the value of love, whom no power can overtake. Even nature bends and surrenders. Nobody can slow its motion. My love, wherever you are, your name will brighten mine. No need to be within arms. Our love flourishes in name. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. So lovely. Devashrita, you're looking very sweet, and your poems are also very mesmerizing. Thank you so much. Give her a big hand of applause to the lovely girl, Devashrita Basu, from Calcutta, with her lovely poem. Now, I'd like to call upon our next guest, yes, Mrinal Kanti Ghosh, sir. Mrinal Kanti Ghosh, sir, from Calcutta. Welcome, sir.
Mute ಎಲ್ಲ ಸರೋದು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
You're still muted, sir.
Can you hear me, please? Can you hear me? I am reading my two little poems. My first poem is Dead Air. The dead air drives slowly and soundlessly. Surplus stars, charmless and hazy. Murmuring night, enamored air, passing over the soundless air. The summer birds are searching their lost nets. The dreamy youth are so soundless here around the dead air. My second poetry, Captive Cloud. The captive cloud, silent, busy, and death. Haven't thoughts gloom, rapid crowd, I feel you from my burning heart. The wandering love, we are near the waveless sea. Oh, death, can we wait for us till our lightless sun is distance from our shadows? The captive clouds are silent and naughty. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Such a wonderful, short and brisk. Give him a big hand of applause, his friend Miran Kanti Ghosh, sir, with his
Thank you,
lovely two enjoyable poems. And now I'd like to call upon our next guest, Rachna. Rachna ji, are you there? Please unmute yourself. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, welcome.
Good evening. That was a very enjoyable evening, and even though I'm lost, I'll or second last or whatever, I'll try my best to, you know, read. So I'm reading a new poem I've written called Driving Down to Lucknow. I had gone to Lucknow recently over the Republic Day weekend for my school reunion, and it's about that. Driving down to Lucknow on the expressway in an Innova for a Loreto convent reunion. Passing mustard fields and mango trees, stopping for chai at a food court. Going to Chowk and Aminabad for chaat and nimish, brunch at Netram Halwai, and then to school for an open house. Meeting old teachers and alumni and giving one's books to the school library. Dinner at Dastarkhan in Lal Bagh with mutton nihari, boti kebabs and galavati kebabs. Chatting late into the night about the Naga peace accord. Brunch at Sassy Kitchen and then driving back to Delhi 10 straight hours. Thank you.
Wow, such a lovely shot and brisky and traveling down to Lucknow with it feel like we are also traveling with you to Lucknow. Thank you so much, Rachna ma'am, for your lovely piece. Now I would like to give her a big hand of applause, friends. Now I'd like to call upon our next guest. Yes, it's Mishain Arda. Mishain Arda ma'am. Welcome, ma'am.
Hello from Turkey.
Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you. It's lovely to be with you. I'm going to recite two poems for you today. The first one is about in the memory of those massacred in Kosovo. If you remember years ago, the former Yugoslavia was in war, And unfortunately, so many Kosovo people, women and children were even buried alive. So I just wrote a poem for them. Blue Butterflies, in memory of those massacred in Kosovo. Children born to mothers in coffins can't smell the flowers proclaiming their deaths. Nicaraguan volcanoes burn unborn babies. Their wings singed by those flames, that's blue butterflies are flightless, choking our hearts with their ashes. Let our ash-clogged veins prevent rivers the world over from flowing red with blood of humans. Fearless freedom fighters protest unspeakable horrors, both the chopping of trees and the heads of men. Though we are scattered far and wide, we share this right as humans, the right to a life of peace and happiness. My second poem is a short one, The Earth. Morning has broken, the earth has awakened. Eternal and infinite love embraces all. Bliss and hope enrich the day. Saving the earth and blessing the sun should be the daily prayer of everyone. Thank you very much. It was lovely to be with you all.
So lovely, wonderful. Give her a big hand of applause. This was Mohsin Arda ma'am from
Thank
Turkey
you.
with a lovely pieces tribute to Yugoslavia and another one with the wonderful, lovely poem. Thank you so much, ma'am. Keep writing and shining. Wish you a happy Valentine Day. Now I'd like to call
Thank you.
upon our
Happy
next guest.
Valentine.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Another guest over here today is Indra, ma'am. Indra, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am.
Yes, hello everyone. I'm thankful for today I can share with you. So I am with you from New York. Thank you very much for the Society of Poets. And I was writing the poetry, The Uzbek Leaves, when I've been to Tashkent. Tashkent is my native city. The Uzbek leaves are flying in the sky. They are falling to the ground to make up the light. And they are forgetting our tourists from different countries and their beauty. The Uzbek lives in red and green, in purple, in deepest night darkness. They are covering people in adversity, in elements of green, in trouble and heat. They are comforting falling of trees. They're covering with their variegation, so gently and softly they rustle under the feet. They're flying with you along your way, reassuring you they're hugging you. They whisper into your ears, I love you. And even you are different now, I always accept and hug you. The Uzbek leaves are singing at night, the beautiful love song about the earth, about kindness, beauty, and magic. Remembering how is to grow on your motherland, continuing to love you and visiting you. Everything in life is one, beauty says. The Uzbek leaves protect you in heat, in the cold, when sky is burning. You are strong and weak in arms and knees, and you don't want to bow them down. Get up and walk boldly straight through our native Uzbek land. Awaken the giant inside. He himself will lead the way for you. He'll give the universe a wonderful sun. He'll plant the trees and peace will be found. With the soul of youth he'll perk up. and fortunately he'll find his way faster. And the human bird with its radiant thread will lead you on a road to goodness. Don't look for the good they created, don't seek it. Goodness starts with yourself every day. Just say, I love you, Uzbek leaves, and create the world on a wasteland. Thank you very much.
So lovely, wonderful poem on Uzbek leaf. Thank you so much, Indra. Ma'am,
Thank
keep
you with
writing.
love to all of you. Yes,
Lovely poem
in
on
this
love.
Valentine week.
Thank you so much. Wish you too a lovely Valentine Day and week. And thank you so much. Give her a big hand of applause, friends. She was Indra, ma'am, from yeah, New York City. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming here and sharing your lovely piece on poem, love poem. Now, I'd like to call upon our yes, one and only sir, Richard Spisak, sir, from US. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here among so many fine poets. And I've got two little love poems for you. And in a way, this first one is a tribute to the irony of communication. On the one hand, we all see the world uniquely. We all have our own language, our own metaphors, our own way of looking at the world. And on the other hand, we're constantly reaching out. We're constantly trying to connect. So this is about that little interesting dichotomy of seeing the world uniquely and yet trying to share the world. So this is called the Flying Celestial Pen. I would drape 100 lines on the silken tapestry of your skin to touch and reach your mind. Open 1,000,000 windows to find the sparkling soul that shines within. 1,000,000 scintillating churchy windows, spangled, colored incense airs release rare ancient wisdom ringing round that shining girlish pearl. Each lovely, lingered, languid letter gently whispers its murmured vesper. In its low and sacred sound are ringing and ever echoing out the silken rounding sound. Turn you, ring you, lovely scripture sing you. Oh, my arms would wrap and sign your skin and mine refine. With each arcing, roiling scroll envelops, each letter shines like roses trellis. A light from the window shine fell softly out on those fiery ember shoals we would warmly taunt in tracing's touch, so much a muted belling toll. On your soft shoulders, gentle scrolling, swelling tells across your thighs, your dainty ears, your lovely eyes. These painted paragraphs of passion play out their speaking, sparkling world relay till toes delicately curl, palms press, and earlobes bless, the neck confess, and lastly, listing line defied, and in the mind refined on such sweet, sparkling wine, the flying celestial pen. And then this, I pictured lovers singing to each other in a garden, the bluebird and the golden blossom. The bluebird sings his song of joy between the morn and heat of day. He would not try for any prize within the joy, beyond the joy within your eyes. The scented garden's sweetest air reveals to all your presence there. The golden bloom, the garden's crown, shines out upon this hallowed ground. Fruit and flowers that enrich the scene provide subtle riches beyond the wildest dream. Love's feast does all grief release, nurtures the highest spirits release, and the sweet sun sets on our rich and scented garden. A new set of blossoms opens in the starlit blue velvet garden. Thank you, my friends. I wish you love.
Wonderful, so wonderful. Thank you so much, Richard Spisak, sir. Give him a big hand of applause. His friends, he was Richard Spisak from USA, and with his lovely piece on love. And always, his poems are very, very jovial, and he makes, the smile on the face, and everyone start blushing to hear from him. Thank you so much, sir, for your lovely poem. Keep writing and shining, and get well soon, so that we can hear your poem. And now, anybody is left or all are done? Can
Yeah, may
anyone?
I invite you, Saraswati, to recite your poem now?
Thank you so much, ma'am. Let me see if anybody is left or not. No, all are done, I guess. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I'll go with the two pieces of mine, one in Hindi and one in English. And so the poem, that one is, it goes like this. हिंदी में है पहली कविता, जिसका शीर्षक है एक शाम ऐसी भी हुई एक शाम ऐसी भी हुई मेरी एक शाम ऐसी भी हुई मेरी एक शाम ऐसी भी हुई मेरी कि रोती रोती हुई भावों के साथ वो शाम अकेली सुहाना मन सुहाना सुहाना उपन और एक शाम ऐसी भी हुई मेरी कि थी मैं अकेली बिन उनसे मुलाकात के खाली खाली मैं हुई बिन उनसे मुलाकात के खाली खाली हुई सोचती मैं ऐसा थी मगर वो शाम एक ऐसी भी हुई कहाँ वो शाम गई जब वो पास थे मेरे पास मेरे उनकी यादें तो आज भी हैं है खजाना वो है खजाना वो उनकी यादें जो बीत गई वो शाम थी उनकी और मेरी एक शाम ऐसी भी हुई मेरी एक शाम ऐसी भी हुई मेरी पवन पुरवाई के संग पवन पुरवाई के संग चली उनकी मैं उनके पास चली गई मैं और न जाने कब शाम वो हुई मेरी मैं और उनके संग वो शाम आज भी याद है जब चाय की प्याली साथ हम दोनों पिया करते थे वो शाम कहाँ चली गई मेरी याद में उनकी मैं तो सरोवर हुई पर वो शाम कहाँ गई मेरी जब वो साथ थे एक शाम बिन उनके मैं और उनकी हुई थी वो शाम कहाँ गई मेरी आज वो है नहीं उनकी यादें हैं बातें उनकी और उनकी यादें आज भी मेरे कानों में हैं वो शाम कहाँ गई उनकी कुछ उनकी बातें कुछ अनकही कुछ कही कुछ सुलझी कुछ अनसुलझी वो बातें कहाँ गई मेरी वो शाम कहाँ गई मेरी कुछ खतों का उनका मेरे पास रहना और कुछ खतों का मेरा उनके पास चले जाना कहाँ गई मेरी वो शाम ऐसी भी थी वो कहाँ गई शाम मेरी बस बीत गई जिंदगी की वो शाम जो साथ थी मेरी बस वो साथ थी मेरी कुछ कही कुछ अनकही पढ़ ली कुछ बातें उन्होंने कुछ सुन ली मैंने वो शाम कहाँ गई मेरी हाँ पर वो यादें आज भी हैं मेरी जिनको सजो के रखा है मैंने एक दिन तो मुलाकात होगी मेरी उनसे वो शाम तब भी होगी मेरी वो शाम तब भी होगी मेरी उम्मीद है ये कविता पसंद आई होगी आपको अब मैं आपके समक्ष आई एम गोइंग टू प्रेजेंट वन लव पोएम इन इंग्लिश एवरीवन इज गोइंग विद द लव पोएम so I thought to I'll also go with one love poem for every heart is touched with the vehemence of love. Love is a fathomable, sustainable, teach us to commit, weave, and dream. It doesn't need word. In silence, it can be read. It speaks loud in hearts. Eyes shine and express the word love. Love is undeniable factor. It's a feeling of a true care. None of the fire can burn, neither the water can wash it away. Love nourishes soul, enchant heart. Love can be for anyone, not only for the Thai and Thou. Love can be for the passion as well. Love is a mystical saint of flocks in the reveries of Malefic's deep dreams awaken the soul in the journey of life, which light up the magically and surround unfurling dreams. When two hearts dive together in the warmth that occurs the vehemence of love, sustainable forever, even after the death. That is love. Thank you so much, friends. This was the end of this session and wonderful hearing.
Saraswati, before you complete this evening, I would like to thank you and salute you for the courage that you bring to your life
Thank you.
that despite your own personal loss, you have written such a wonderful poem, and you have made our evening beautiful. And the
Thank you,
kind of
ma'am.
love that you give to all of us. Thank you
Thank
so much for it.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your lovely visit. This is all love, and his love is present with me in form of all touching me, and that's sufficient for me. And keep writing and shining, friends. All of you, my best wishes are with you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for an opportunity. And और short time में मैम मैंने जल्दी में कुछ लिखा. That was. Thank you, everyone. Love you. Take
Thank you
care.
so much.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
all.
Richard.
Thank you.
Thank you,
All of
Saraswati
you.
ma'am. Thank you so much.
Poets.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Have a
you.
wonderful day.
Thank you so much to all.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Good night.
you, thank
Good
you,
day.
thank you, thank
Thank
you.
you for
Happy week
inviting me.
ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, happy
week
Valentine's
ahead.
Day.
Happy
Bye-bye.
Valentine's.
Wish
Bye.
you all happening. Wish you all.
तो ये डिस्कनेक्ट नहीं हो रहा है मेरे में है नहीं इसमें ना